Hello, welcome to another tonalist landscape oil painting demonstration. This is your painter in residence. I'm Francis McCarthy, and the painting I'm bringing you today is called Riffing on Trollebert, and it is a 3.5 by 5, and I think I did it last week, so real recent. Real fun too. His painting was really neat, and you can see that painting. Well, my adjusted. There's a reason I'm calling it riffing because I swapped out his sky, which might have been cool. I don't know. It was pretty blown out, and the looks like the photo I was working from was someone's picture from a gallery or something like that. Paul Trollebert was a Barbizon painter. He was a contemporary of Camille Corot. And I've done quite a few studies after him. I wouldn't so much call this as a study as a riffing on. And if you're wondering what I mean, it's kind of like if you've ever heard, say, Frank Sinatra do a cover of something by George Harrison. It isn't going to sound like the Beatles, but it's George Harrison's song. So this is like that. It doesn't actually, it resembles his to a decent degree. He had some cool things. Very interesting tree, and I want you to note how I struggle with the shape. I eventually do succeed. It can be a real challenge just having one tree in a painting like this. The other thing I want to say about it, again, in the members area, at the beginning of every video I show the reference image and where I think various traps and pitfalls are. And this is actually one of the real keys to painting. And some of you may have seen there was a brief, very brief video of me going live, mostly because I didn't expect everything to work, so I didn't have my act together. But I am going to go live, and it is going to be, let's just say, West Coast time, 3 o'clock on Friday, which would, excuse me, that's my time. It'll be New Zealand time, 3 o'clock on Saturday, which will be like West Coast, California time, will be like 5 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock. And I thought that would give people at work a chance to get home, and dial in old Mike. So 6 o'clock West Coast time on Friday. And now if you want to know East Coast time, that would be like 9 o'clock, because that's 3 hours difference there. So and what do I want to do? Well, I'm going to select a few of just raw photos that I've collected from Mike. I don't want to get in any copyright snafus, and just start kind of breaking down what's up with them compositionally and what's behind this. Well, there are a couple things behind this. First of all, I've been wanting to go live for a while. I have to do it in my Michael way, which is, without a lot of hype, without a lot of whatever. Well, honestly, what's behind it is I just like to get to know you and the other people that enjoy my channel and my, what I offer better. Yeah, I'd like to just to get to know people better. And also, I've got the video courses. I've got this idea that might be a nice way to promote them. I'm not a big promotion guy, you know that already. There's not a lot of hype on this channel. I will say that they're all done, and I did actually. If you are a book owner, please reach out to me or look in your spam folder, because I send an email to everyone that bought the book, and I could see only, I think it's because I messed up, and I have like a basic email address that is being treated as spam, or I don't know. I don't even really want to. Well, I'm not going to cry about it because I'm sure you too. That's all you want to do is paint, but just like me, But that's not the way life works, and so I will apply myself more diligently. But I will say the biggest discount I want to give to anybody is going to people that bought the book and invested in the book, because I just consider you my my dear supporter, and I want to make sure that you're getting in on the ground floor, and that is, I don't mind telling you, it's like a 40% discount. Now, if you can't find the email in your spam folder, or I will try and do it again. Um, in and amongst the other stuff I've done, just send me an email. Go through my site, let me know, and I'll send you the code. Yeah. Anyway, we're not actively promoting it yet. We're actually still promoting the book, and I just got several orders for the book this week, and I'm really thrilled about that because, all of the video's great, internet's great. In fact, it's an amazing video is an amazing tool for learning, and that's one of the reasons that I invested a lot of time into these video courses. But I invested a lot of time in this book too, and the thing about the book is. You don't need any power at all. When you got the book and you got some paints and things, you're on your way. And I haven't read the book for a while, and I probably won't be reading it anytime soon. But it's chock-a-block with excellent information, and also I think works great with the courses. So yeah, you can find the courses on my site. I'm not actively promoting them yet. I'm just talking here, and this is a middle of the week video. And please forgive me because I've got to do this video for marketing them, and I've just seen the really pro stuff that other painters put together, and I don't think I can manage that, but I've got to do something a little better. Anyway, let's talk a little about the painting. You saw me struggle with the shape. I finally did land the shape. It looks good. So the main thing that I'm riffing on from old Trollebert is I didn't like his sky, but it might have been cool in the other one. I would fault some of the Barbizon guys for having very boring skies. The other thing I wanted to say about Paul Trollebert's painting is that it is so Ines-like. It's really freaky. And what I'm talking about is those edges of his tree are like dead on Ines. It could be an Ines painting. It honestly looks like that kind of thing. The reason I would think not is because while Ines did do some vertical stuff, he didn't do a lot. And I don't know. I mean, if you could have told me it was Ines or his son, I probably would have said, okay. I would have believed you because the way he handled the edges of that tree. And it's not like I don't do the full tonalist tree edge thing, and it's a very simple reason why. Most of these guys are working way bigger than me. I mean, this is tiny. So you definitely have to adjust and amend your strategy for different sizes you work. But even there, I'm a modern, so we have 100-something years of advancements with edges, in painting. You've got people like Richard Schmidt. You've got so many people. Everyone. Actually, what I would say is every artist has really got to go after that particular aspect of painting and sort of work it out in their own way. What I would recommend, though, is I've taken a stab at it, and I've got lots to say about it, and that's all in those videos. Well, maybe not all. I've got so much to say. There's a reason why I always say I have 11 million edge strategies, because honestly, there's a lot of different approaches that you can take to getting good edges. It's going to change depending on where is the edge in the painting. Is it the most challenging? If you're a painter, you know what I'm talking about. The most challenging is where the dark trees up against the light sky. Yeah, that's a challenge, and I've got strategies. I got lots of them. One of the main strategies, I don't mind sharing with you here. Love you dearly. It's hidden in plain sight. That is underpainting. Okay, underpainting, you pretty much know where the tree's going to be. Then you go in and paint the sky, and that actually defines the edge of that tree, where it's going to be. But then when you paint the tree, you can just paint the tree and come up and meet the sky. So it's a lot more challenging, I think, if you're not doing an underpainting, if you're not really figuring out where that tree is going to be interrupting the sky, where that intense amount of contrast is going to be. Other than that, it's a lot of side of the brush stuff, and again, that's all in the video courses. But I've never been shy about sharing information, and I never will be, and I'm never going to be the hype machine. And you know what? With all the AI the shenanigans going on, that's the other thing. Us humans, we got to stick together. We're making real paintings, and for your part, supporting a real human being who's making real paintings on a non-hypey channel, that's something awesome you're doing just by coming around and watching. And I appreciate you thoroughly. Yeah, I do. And if you bought the book, I super appreciate you. So I know there's a lot of people that have bought the book that didn't see that email. And I also promised people that have joined my mailing list that they would get the earliest notice and the biggest discounts. And so, and the only exception to that would be, of course, people that bought my book, of which there's about 120 of you out there. Well, actually, I've sold a lot of books here in New Zealand, so I'm not physically, both out of my studio and out of various places that I, sell my paintings and things. I have the book too, but you people have made the extra effort, and I want to take care of you with the courses. I got to say that after you look at the collected courses price and the massive discount that I put into the email for owners of the book, it's really a massive discount. So anyway, I won't harp too much on that. Although, you're going to have to be hearing some of this because I've got to make the efforts. Especially if you knew how much work I put into these videos. It's so hard. And actually, I'm not done. I've got lots more to do. And the minis, that's another thing I want to talk about. Yeah, well, there's a reason why I'm doing so many minis on this channel. It's because I've been selling a lot of minis, because I have some venues that are basically selling almost any mini that I can produce, and which is good, because that's yeah, as you know, you got bills, you got all the same. We all got the same pressures on us, unless maybe there's a few of you out there that are independently wealthy that came into money through inheritance. If that's the case, you should definitely make a donation. That is still there, by the way. It's under the contact thing, and I've had lots of people help me out and support me. And we're near the end here, and this is a burbly middle of the week video. Apologize for that, but hopefully you are enjoying seeing the painting come together. And if you've been around, you know how I am. And how I am is just somebody that likes to share what I do, and I will continue to do that if I, in fact, that's always been my way. If I'd never sold a book or never sold a video course, that's all good. I'm always here to pass along tips, and really, at the end of the day, just kind of share what I do. That gives me a positive feeling, and especially like if it's in the old days, it was a bit of a time delay. The old days of the channel, I mean, because I would wait till I had things photographed, and sometimes it might be I don't know, 3 to 4 month delay between when I finished the painting and when I put it up as a video. But that's over. These are fresh, and I'm real happy with this. And one of the things I'm pretty happy with is just the loose sort of immediate approach. I did struggle a bit in the drawing place, and that's one thing I do cover in one of the video courses, maybe all of them. It's like, if you're going to struggle to get things worked out, struggle in that underpainting stage. But when you come in with your color, you want to be fresh. You want to make these immediate statements. I just did a little mini yesterday, a little bigger than this, where the whole thing is just big brush strokes like that. The bunch of green I just plopped down. I think that looks good, and then it's taken me a while to break out of doing a zillion little strokes, and I think it's looking good. Anyway, that's it for this video. Sorry I'm not a little better at the marketing thing, but you know me. Yeah. Anyway, until I come back with another video for your edification and enjoyment, do me a favor, do me a solid, take good care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself and your family. You gotta take care of your family, and stay out of trouble. God bless you and your family. Fight the power.